Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Conflicts in a team are not a sign of failure, but they are a sign that people care. But if left unresolved, conflicts can destroy trust, motivation and productivity. So how do you turn tension into teamwork? Today, I'll share some powerful ways to handle conflicts between team members that work in real life. Conflicts often spiral out of control because people bottle up frustrations or talk behind each other's backs instead of addressing the issue directly. That's why open communication is the foundation for resolving disagreements. Here's the first tip on how to revert the situation. Encourage open communication. People won't speak openly if they fear judgment or retaliation. Set the tone by reminding everyone that the goal is understanding, not blaming. This builds trust and reduces defensiveness. The first step is to create space for honest conversations. Many conflicts escalate because people feel unheard. As a leader, invite both parties to share their perspectives, without interruptions, without judgment. Sometimes simply being heard reduces 50% of the tension. Active listening matters. Encourage each team member to speak without interruption and practice active listening, nodding, paraphrasing, and asking clarifying questions like, "So what you're saying is..." This shows respect and helps avoid misinterpretation. Use I statements instead of you statements. Teach team members to express feelings using I statements, such as, "I felt stressed when the deadline was missed," instead of "you never meet deadlines." This shifts the focus from personal attack to personal experience. Be transparent about expectations. Miscommunication often comes from unclear roles or expectations. Use conflicts as a chance to clarify responsibilities and make sure everyone is on the same page moving forward. Follow up after the conversation. Open communication isn't just a one-time meeting. Check in later to ensure both parties feel heard and that the agreed solutions are working. This reinforces accountability and prevents future flare-ups. Focus on the issue, not the person. Emotions often blur the real problem. Remind the team to separate behavior from personality. Instead of saying, "You're careless," shift to, "This task was not completed on time and it affected the project." This way, the discussion stays constructive and solution-driven. When conflicts arise, it's easy for people to start attacking each other instead of addressing the real problem. That only fuels resentment and destroys trust. The key is to shift the conversation from personal blame to practical solutions. Here's how to make it work. Separate behavior from identity. Instead of labeling someone, "You're lazy," focus on the specific action or result. "This report was submitted 2 days late, which affected our client presentation." Criticizing actions keeps the door open for improvement. Criticizing character shuts it. Stay fact-based, not emotion-based. Encourage team members to bring evidence, timelines, emails, agreed deadlines, rather than emotional assumptions. Facts reduce defensiveness and make the discussion more objective. Avoid trigger words. Words like always and never escalate conflicts fast. "You're always late." Instead, be specific. "In the last 3 meetings, you arrived 15 minutes late and it delayed our discussions." Concrete examples are harder to argue against and easier to resolve. Use neutral language. Replace negative framing with solution-oriented language. Instead of "you messed this up," say, "Here's how we can improve this process together." Neutral language keeps emotions calm. Agree on the shared goal. Remind both sides that they're on the same team. The problem is the missed deadline, poor communication, or unclear responsibility, not the people themselves. Aligning on the bigger picture helps turn conflict into collaboration. Find common ground. Every conflict hides a shared goal. It might be meeting a deadline, delivering quality work, or protecting the team's reputation. Once you highlight that both sides want the same ultimate outcome, collaboration becomes easier than competition. Use mediation when needed. Sometimes conflicts need a neutral third party, and that could be you as a manager or even HR. Mediation helps to calm emotions, clarify misunderstandings, and reach agreements faster. Remember, it's not about choosing sides, it's about choosing solutions. Turn conflict into growth. Finally, treat every conflict as a learning opportunity. If you reach to this stage, you are ready to mediate conflicts between team members. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, share it with your colleagues, and don't forget to subscribe for more leadership and team building insights. Comment below which one of these tips touched you the most. Stay connected to the channel. I will be back soon with the next segment video.